Grand Rising, YouTube, Grand Rising. Good evening, good day, depending on where you are. I come back in again to tap into the energies of the closing of the Lionsgate portal. I've kind of been tapped into this energy for the last couple of days now. Just rejuvenating from all of the readings I did when I came back after that. I think it was like 4 weeks. I hadn't done any readings for the channel. So I kind of just gave myself that time to kind of, just do everyday tasks and whatnot. But I was very much tapped into this energy. I was meant to come back in and do this reading yesterday, which was the 11th, which was quite relevant, and it was the numerology for me. When I done the numerology for definitely. I mean, I've written down some notes of what I was picking up. Initially, I was picking up, this was around 2 days ago. I was picking up on the energies of birds and the Pacific birds. If I go back, one of them was the seagull. You may want to look that up. I did write some notes, but I can't find it right now. I've been writing so much just to go back, and I actually forgot about that whilst I was writing the notes up for today. But alright, so yeah, one of them was the seagull, and another one was it was a bird that looked like the seagull. Oh. I'm gonna have to look it up and probably add it into the description. But anyway, it got me thinking. But I kind of understood where it was coming from because of a recent channel that I'd connected with. So I knew where the downloads were stemming from. You know, I don't even want to confuse the energy of this reading right now. But going back to the numerology, I was paying attention to the 1-1. My previous channel is Empress Earth Wisdom 1111. I pick up an energy right now actually of looking back and looking forward, seeing where it is that you're coming from in order to see where it is that you're going. Again, it kind of aligns with what I've written down here. It says, because I was getting a load of questions, this for me feels like authoritative questions, almost like ancestors nudging you, and even more of a nudge. It's not even a nudge, it's more of a slap behind the ears, push kind of energy. It's like, are you on your path? 1-1. What actions are you taking? Are you deserving? What are the lessons you've learned going forward? And then I've got an energy here of final goodbye. And it's traveling, passing. What knowledge and wisdom has been gained that can be left behind? What's your role in raising awareness or consciousness of? But I was picking up on kind of two energies. I was picking up on maybe this is an ancestral energy that you may be connected to in the spirit. That's kind of giving you a kind of spiritual kick right now, like to get up, do something, that kind of an energy. Again, I've got another note here, and it says stand up for what it is you believe. Be authoritative. Use your discernment. Teach them while they are young. And then I've got a song, and it says, "Judge who? Judge me, judge you." I've got it up on my YouTube. I think it's in my playlist of my songs. And there's a part that came to mind for me, and it says, "We are the creation of the next generation. Teach them in these times. No hesitation. Starvation, plantation, foundation, stagnation, manipulation, education, liberation, evolution." Like, this is a deep reading. You understand? Because I realized to myself as I was just tapping back into the readings I've been doing, like leading up to the Lionsgate, pre-readings of the Lionsgate, and the actual reading of the Lionsgate. But what about the closing of the Lionsgate? What's being manifested? What actions have been taken for their manifestations? got two cards out here. And it's funny because we got the row here, and it's like, because I know this card's a card of poetry, this is a card of self-expression. I understand this is the air card, and this could be because we're coming into the new moon of Aquarius. And it'll be the second new moon of Aquarius, which is a blue moon. So like me seeing like a hint of blue here is a bit relevant. And then we've got the Ra, so I'm going to look for the energy of the Ra, which is a water energy. Like I kind of get an inward energy, like that's like someone's conscious. So I will find it in the book. So it says, desire to delve deeper, profound peace, ancient wisdom. The Ra represents profound emotional health and stability. Raw personalities are not afraid of emotional expression or traversing difficult terrain. As they have overcome many challenges in their lives, these experiences have enriched them, giving them stability, strength, and depth that is rare. While energy is usually linked to the feminine forces of companionship, compassion, and communication, we can depend on raw personalities when all else seems lost, and trust them to be a beacon in our darkest hour. When in balance, calm, steady, deeply compassionate. When out of balance, heavy, slips into old story. To bring into balance, regular self-care. And as I was reading that, I remembered, because I've got it written right at the beginning of my notes, even though I'd received this message after I'd written these notes, but I was pushed to pull it at the top. I didn't notice it. But anyway, it says, I was picking up the word meek, and then I was referring back to the Bible. Now, I'm grown in the Christian home from since childhood until I branched out, you know. So it rang a bell to me, so I went back, I googled it, because I'm a bit rusty. So I googled it, and the scripture is Matthew 5 verse 5, I believe it is, and it's blessed are the meek, who will inherit the riches of the earth, I believe it is. And then as I was reading, I'm going to put this in a link in the description, and as I was reading, I think it was 5, 3 and 4, I can't remember what the number reference was, but it broke down numerology back down to number 12, which is referring to today, the energy of the closing of the Lion's Gate. But I'm going to put the link in there of where it pushed me to, and it's deep, it's very deep. Well, energy, Nightingale energy, which is air energy. I'm going to now read. So it says, fearless voice, speech, communication or song. The song of the nightingale is otherworldly. This simple brown bird, almost unnoticeable among the flashy plums of other birds, transports its listener to the realm of poetry. Nightingale energy is with us when we write, compose, and especially when we sing. It reminds us that music heals the deepest wounds. This card indicates a need to open the bridge between the heart and the voice. Is there something you need to say? How long has it been since you sang? Turn it up, write it down, and let it out. When in balance, sing, speaks freely with kindness. When out of balance, shy, lump in the throat. To bring into balance, music. Again, going back to the chorus of the song that I wrote, or the verse of it, because you know this is just a part of it, and it says, teach them whilst they're young, and then it brought me to the song. It says, we are the creation of the next generation, teach them in these times, no hesitation, starvation, plantation, foundation, stagnation, manipulation, education, liberation, evolution. Because I feel like, let's just see what comes out. I mean, bottom of the deck is the starfish. And like I said, it was the numerology for me. Numerology for me, so I'm definitely going to pull some numerology here for the world's energy. Tell me more about this energy of the world. A lot wants to come out here. So it says financial discipline, relationship change, perseverance, and physical activity. And again, when I was reading the link I'm going to add in the description, it was talking about energies of being wrong and right, I guess, like a judgment. There's some kind of judgment. This could be some kind of judgment over some kind of financial situation. Something that somebody possibly persevered through. Tell me more about the energy of the mountain, girl. Pride. Again, it spoke of pride. The meek. Blessed are the meek. Judge you, judge me, judge you. This is about me and this is about you. Health is in the reverse. Tell me about this energy. Spiritual career. I'm kind of getting the energy that somebody's judging you on your spiritual journey. People may be seeing you too much in your head in regards to your spiritual journey, but follow your dreams. This is not about them, this is about you and what you can bring to society in order to raise the awareness and the consciousness of those around you and those that you're connected to. Building foundations, legacy, kind of the energy. Tell me more about this energy of the night, and spiritual career. Love, partnership. I get here that somebody expresses through their music synchronicities, forgiveness. And I'm hearing my song again. Me write me music that I feel release negativity and a whole heap of the seed. So do not take me simple and do not take me naive. Me big no, so me not go cry upon my knees. Looking at my mouth, you see a full set of teeth. Me big no, so me not go cry upon my knees. It's like that's the assertiveness, you're having to be assertive. Tell me more about this energy, what's really forgiveness in this situation. For those that's resonating. Happy ending. Environment. Teaching and learning. So I kind of pick up an energy here there that some kind of ending didn't, I don't feel, even though it's a happy ending in the upright, with teaching and learning here in the reverse, I feel like there was some kind of can't think of what it is I want to say, but bad example, let me say. Bad examples needing to be forgiven, wishing that could have been turned around kind of an energy. But teach them with your last mistake, a wise woman says. Teach them with your last mistake, not your first. Teach them while they're young, is what I was channeling whilst I was tapping into the energy of this reading. We are the creation of the next generation. Teach them in these times, no hesitation, starvation, plantation. Found, you understand, like, making sense to me. This is something about the energy of relationship church. Creativity. I feel like somebody is not using their creativity. I feel like somebody's creativity could turn something around in regards to their financial, that can bring that happy ending energy. Domestic harmony. I feel like here somebody's pain is going to be their breakthrough kind of energy. There's that phrase, your breakdown is going to be your breakthrough. That kind of energy. When I see the raw energy here, and then I go back again, because Matthew 5:5 also came up relevant as I was channeling, and it brought me back to the energy of my seasons that I was doing. Going back to season 1, this is a family affair, father, mother and child. And going back to my seasons 5:5 again, what's the lessons learned at the bottom of the well? My ears are ringing right now as I say that. What's the lessons that's been learned at the bottom of the well? I feel like someone's expressing that right now through their creativity. I feel like somebody's turning their pain into gold, is what I'm hearing. Turning their pain into gold. It's all going to be for a reason, I'm hearing. It's all going to be for a reason, and somebody will see in the end of it all where their creativity, where their pain has got them, what it's all been for. It's almost like this is what someone's going to leave behind, a legacy almost. Someone's leaving behind their story that's going to not only, or has only healed them, but also going to heal or bring awareness and raise a consciousness for those around you and those that you're connected with. Overall message. And whilst you're doing it, have fun. Adventure 5-5, see it there? 5-5. What's the lessons you've learned at the bottom of the well? It's now time to express that. Express that through your creativity, through your poetry, through your music, through your artwork. Strongly picking up artwork here for somebody. Abundance is at the bottom of the deck. So let's see what's being activated. What's the activation here? Those that I'm connected to in regards to the closing of this Lions Gate portal. Remembrance. It says the frequency of remembrance supports our memory of everything that we have gone through as a soul and body, providing us with valuable information and tools to flow gracefully with and in this life. And empowerment is at the bottom of the deck here. So And again, let's break it down to number 11. As I said at the beginning of the reading, I feel as though someone's looking back in order to go forward. Someone's remembering. Somebody's on their path right now. And empowerment is on the bottom of the deck. And it says the frequency of empowerment supports our ability to show up fully and completely, uniting us with others in the deep trust that we all are connected through the same source. That's relevant. Empowerment again, after that one shuffle, still there. What's being learned? And again, you break that down, 26. And 26 is when, 26th of July is when the Lion's Gate portal opened. That's when it opened, that's when it began, but it was at its height on the 8th of the 8th. The frequency of empowerment supports our ability to show up fully and completely, uniting us with others in the deep trust that we all are connected through the same source. It's got the need to read that again. I've got a new deck here, and when I opened it, I instantly connected with them. Instantly. So I definitely want to see what comes through as overall energy. So it says, radical honesty. To believe in the facade is to suffocate in the armor of the alienation, self-defeat and self-denial. Card number 18, bring it down to a 9. The forwards. So it says, Mother Message. Consider your reality as a mirror reflecting all of yourself back to you. See yourself through the eyes of compassion and love. Make it a priority to experience yourself in authentic connections with others and feel your world transform into the joyful fulfillment of all that you have been fighting for. And as I read the card, because as I paused and found the book and read through the card, it's almost a kind of like a tower card for me. But it's a tower card that was self-created through somebody's actions, constant actions. But it's almost like, because as I go, look, accountability is at the bottom of the deck. Someone's needing to have to take accountability for their own actions in regards to whatever this situation has been. I'm hearing right now it takes two to tango. Somebody has to look at their part to play in whatever's taking place, the leading up to what was ever at the well, at the bottom, you know, the well energy, what was ever at the bottom of the well. So let's see, let's get some overall energy, and then we get into some tarot. The Empress and Tower. Wow. Bottom of the deck is the Sun card. So whatever this is, it's going to bring forth abundance. Because what I'm going to do, I will read the last few words of what the book. So just the last paragraph, it says, the path of radical honesty can only beget more honesty. No one, regardless of how perfect they or their situation may seem, is immune to the full spectrum of life. We all have pain, shadows, insecurities, battle scars, stories of shame, and things we wish we had handled with more grace. As you become increasingly transparent, you attract more authentic and like-minded people, and those of the lie fall away. Again, let me read the mother message. Consider your reality. Mirror reflecting all of yourself back to you. See yourself through the eyes of compassion and love. Make it priority to experience yourself in authentic connections with others, and feel the world transform into the joyful fulfillment of all that you have been fighting for. That's again the energy of forgiving yourself and forgiving others, and stepping into your Empress energy. What's the energy of the Empress? For some reason I'm really tapped into animal spirit right now, so I want to skip. There's too many cards that's come out here right now. But we've got the tiger, we've got the wolverine, and we've got the lynx. Just want one card, please, for the overall energy for this Empress in regarding this tower energy. So we've got Scorpio, Libra, and Taurus energy here. And there was something around the number 3 as well, because when I added up the 1 and the 2, it equals 3. So it was 3 for me. 3 was coming to mind. Tell me more about the energy of the Empress. So we've got dog hair, companionship. And this is card number 41 again, so we've got 5. So it says, be a firm and ethical friend. Seek loyalty and honesty in your friendships. Our friendship should be supportive, not competitive. There is a difference between solitude and loneliness. Something hidden will be illuminated. We all have aspects of ourselves that we do not appreciate or like. Learn to change these things if they do not benefit us, or lovingly accept them. In regards to the energy of this tower, for those that's resonating with this children of the Parental portal. Nature, Archangel Ariel, card number 38. I will read this, but I'll read it towards the ending of the read, because they are quite long read-ups. Tell me more about this energy. It says, dare you. Do you feel like you need to do all the work and fix everything? My ears are ringing as I read this. For everyone. Or you might have no value. Maybe you think you need to control everything, or else nothing will get done, be healed, be completed, etc. You may think you need to conform to what others expect of you, or choose a course of action to manipulate an outcome. But we don't think that would be a good idea or good choice. How about this? Even if it makes you temporarily uncomfortable, do something different. Set that boundary. Delegate responsibility to another. Ask for your needs to be met. And when faced with an impossible situation or sticky, immense relationship, repeat this mantra. I didn't cause it, I can't control it, and it's not my job to cure it. Then carry on. Feels good, doesn't it? The best part is, everything just seems to work beautifully and honestly in the end. Love you so much. And as I was reading it, I kind of paused and because I noticed my hand, it went through like a kind of involuntary spasm, like as I was holding the card. So I don't know whether somebody may be experiencing that. Tell me more about this moon energy. What's the moon energy in regards to the energy of this child? It says, don't let pride get in your way. Second energy of pride, and again, this is full moon in Leo. But again, it's that Lion's Gate energy, and so a card just fell off here, and it's a doorways card, and it says forgive and forget. It says a ritual cleansing of pain and lies. Arise and awaken, see a new sunrise. And I just find that to be so relevant with the Sun card being at the bottom of the deck, and this being the Leo energy, which is August. Bottom of the deck it says the end of a tough cycle approaches, full moon in Capricorn. But again, tell me more about this energy of the Empress in regards to the energy of this reading. What's the energy coming towards this energy of the Empress? What's the energy coming towards the energy of this Empress in regards to the energy of this closing of the energy? So we've got two cards, and it says your commitment is being tested, and it says be bold and make the first move. So, and now I'm picking up an energy of a mothering energy. Someone having to look back at their actions. I kind of almost got the energy of someone having to, like an energy of repentance of sin, or somebody having to repent their sins. I'm hearing now or forever hold your peace. Bottom of the deck, bring love into the situation. New moon in Aquarius, which is what we're coming into. So I feel like there's something around that, and I feel like I want this to be a part of the reading as to what's coming. It says you and your loved ones are safe. I feel like this is definitely a part of the reading as we're coming into the new moon in Aquarius, which is on the 22nd of August, which is talking about energies of loss, assertiveness, speaking truth, like cycles closing up, cycles from the past, from your foundation, going way back. That's why the energy I feel like now of remembrance is here, going back in order to go forward, going back from this tower and propelling forwards to this sun. Forgive and forget. Let sleeping dogs lie is what I'm hearing right now, especially as I remember the energy now of the dog card here. Let sleeping dogs lie. Forgiveness. Let's get ancestor message before we move on with the tarot. Those that's resonating with the energy of this reading. Bring love into this situation. Why bring love into this situation in regards to the energy of this reading? Those that's resonating. So it says, lady, enjoy growth and reap the rewards. I'm getting that phrase of having to bend the tree while it's young. Teach them while they're young. Tell me more about this energy of let pride. Don't let pride get in your way. Full moon in Leo. Tell me more about this energy. Full moon in Leo. Tell me more about this energy. Wise one wants to fall in the reverse. Over, be bold and make the first move. Cardinal moon. It says wise one. Grow within your current situation. But I feel like the reason why it's falling in the reverse and in that kind of a way, I feel like possibly maybe there's a mothering energy here that's allowing pride to get in the way of healing a connection. Tell me more about this energy of commitment is being tested. For those that's resonating in the closing energy of this night. It says summer. Again, I feel like this is the energy that we're in now. Leo energy, the sun. This is bask in joy and light. Tell me more about this energy. Be bold and make the first move. And we've got traveler, move in a new direction. Again, and I picked this up when I saw the wise one in the reverse. It's almost like, and then I'm hearing you can't teach an old dog new tricks. That phrase. So it's like somebody's almost fed up and they said, you know what, they forgive themselves in a situation. Whatever the situation may be for you, in regards to needing to forgive a mothering energy, it's like somebody's never gonna acknowledge their choices that they've made that may have had some kind of effect for you. And it's time for you now to release that and let it go. Leave the past in the past and move forward. Understand what it's taught you and spring forward to whatever this sun energy is, because somebody's abundant here. Let me just see one part is for this Empress's energy. What's the advice for those in the energy of this Empress? And it says here in light, it says be brave and honest. So for those of you that's resonating with the energy of this reading, it says be brave and be honest. Again, that's air energy. Bring love into the situation though. Be humble. Be humble, understanding. When you know better, you then do better. Understanding and seeing where somebody may have been coming from in regards to whatever this need of forgiveness is about. Tell me more about this energy in regards to bringing love into the situation. For those that's resonating with the closing of this line, please. So we've got love yourself first. Be happy with not having all of the answers. Be happy with not having the closure that you've been seeking. Tell me more about this energy of don't let pride get in your way. Wise woman here in the reverse. Someone's not growing within their situation. I'm not going to take all of these, but we've got deception and we've got you deserve love. But somebody's not growing in the situation and it's only pulling you down. It's only dragging you down. Tower after tower after tower, I'm hearing. Don't let pride get in your way. Why is this here? That's resonating with the energy of this reading. I felt like a card flew out, but I had my eyes closed. It says, give your relationship a chance. Tell me more about this energy of your commitment is being tested in regards to this energy of summer. Wedding. Be bold and make the first move. Be bold. Honeymoon wants to come out in the reverse. Soulmate wants to come out, clarifying honeymoon in the reverse. Travel and move in a new direction. This situation involves a marriage, a connection. Maybe it wasn't a very peaceful marriage. What does it say here? It says, enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. Maybe it wasn't very peaceful, wasn't very settling. and there's a need now to speak your truth within that. Somebody may have been quiet for too long, but this is a soulmate connection. It says yes, this is your soulmate. This is a connection that you shared with somebody in the past. They've come back into your life this lifetime. In order here it says healing family issues, your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. Again, I did feel the energy of parents, so I feel like I'm talking to two. So I feel like I'm talking to two groups here. I feel like I am talking to somebody where we're connected to a mothering energy, and then I feel like I'm speaking to another group where we're connected to more of a relationship change, a relationship energy, a marriage. Yeah. Hostilities was at the bottom of the deck when I was about to shuffle the energy of this reading. Tell me more about the energy of love yourself first, for those that's resonating with the energy of this reading. Share the reading. So I want to kind of see the recent past. For those that's resonating with the energy of this reading, closing of the Lion's Gate. Rise, love yourself first. Angel of love. Again, it's this reference to not seeing your worth, not seeing your worth, not seeing your purpose. Tell me more about the energy. Sun card wants to show itself. It's like holding back yourself within, and the Eight of Cups wants to show itself from the tarot that fell. Which also fell with the Knight of Swords, which is the energy here again. Be bold and brave and honest, with the King of Wands. What were the actions in regards to the thing? What were the actions? To see, and I saw this in my mind's eye. So I was asking, what was the self-imposed actions taken in regards to this energy of needing self-love? And it was deceit. You was lying to yourself. You was in conflict with yourself, believing the lies that was embedded into you from possibly your childhood foundation, possibly by a mothering energy or a parent, fathering energy. Tell me more about this energy. What was the deception? What was the deception for those that I'm resonating with? This card wants to come out. The Magician and the Mirror. Tell me more about this energy. What was the deception? What was the deception for those that resonate with the energy of this reason? Journey. Your purpose, who you are, where you're going in life. Tell me more about this energy of your relationship or child. What's the recent past in regards to the energy? For those thinking woman wants to fall out in the reverse over healing family issues. So it's like something was just always, nothing was ever said, but there's a need to, for whatever was stuck in your thoughts, that wasn't keeping you entrapped in your mind and was having a cause and effect on your pathways, on your journey, I should say, in the decisions and the choices that you made. I feel like it's due to whatever was held on to in regards to this past energy. Tell me more about this energy of the thinking woman here in the reverse. What's the blockage here? What was the blockage here in this connection? What was the blockage here in this connection? So that's resonating with the closing of this reading. Closing of the line simply. What was the line of this reading? Again, that's Leo energy. Again, that's the 5, so that's the inner conflict. I mean, then we've got the women holding the heart, and I don't know whether it wants to come in the reverse or the upright, but either way I feel like it's a kind of missing love from a mother and feminine energy, possibly masculine energy, because we've got the angel of strength here also. But I feel like this is a generational thing. I feel like somebody was never shown love. So if you're never shown love, then how do you give love? You know, that kind of an energy, a vicious cycle is what I'm hearing. Tell me more about this energy of wedding. Why is wedding here? So there's actually resonation, showing different parts in regards to the energy. Somebody walked away from a wedding. I'm hearing broke free from a connection, from a mother and energy. Tell me more about the recent past of this walk away. Tell me the recent past of this walk away. Tell me the recent past of this walk away for those that's resonating with the energy. So we've got indecision. Somebody, when they walked away, was very indecisive, and I feel like somebody walked away on the 8th, on the Lion's Gate, when it was at its peak, or in between that. Could have even been on the 27th, just after the Lion's Gate opened, which was on the 26th of July. Tell me more about this energy. What's the current energy now of this wedding? Hostilities. This was at the bottom of the deck when I started. It's here in the reverse. Over healing family issues, your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. Forgive the hostilities or wherever it was that where you was coming from, that you was raised with, the conditions. Tell me more about the energies of these hostilities, for those that's resonating with the energy of this reading. It's like speak your truth, but speak your truth humbly. I'm hearing there's reasons for why we do the things that we do. We do what we see until we know better. But then when you know better, you have to do better. But I feel like there's a mothering energy here that doesn't want to accept the choices that they made in life may have had adverse effects on another person. But look, storm warning. I feel, was it the current energy I was asking? Tell me more about this energy of storm warning, which is clarifying the tower here. Tell me more about the energy of storm warning for those that's resonating. So we've got the sun in the reverse, and we've got falling over on healing family issues. We've got a man holding the coin coming in. Tell me more about this energy of honeymoon. Why is honeymoon here? In the reverse for those that's resonating with the energy of this reader. So we've got second chakra, Archangel Ariel, and I believe that's the card that came out already. Same angel, nature, and patience. I'm hearing patience is a virtue. Time will tell. I'm just going to find the sacral chakra. One second. So it says sacral chakra, spleen chakra, orange in color, location between the pelvic bone and the navel. Element water. Attributes, emotions, relationships, control, sensuality, pleasure, desires, sexuality, creativity and healing. Physical governs, lungs, kidneys, sexual organs, pelvis, lower back, reproductive system, urinary system, bladder, spleen, colon, small intestines, and immune system, glands, ovaries and testicles, archetypes, the lover. Okay, so this is from the oracle, so this is going to represent the lovers. Planet Jupiter, also the moon, astrology, Pisces and Scorpio, which is clarifying the tarot card, crystals, gems, stones, agate, quartz, calcite, garnet, orange topaz, I think that is fluorite, diamond, oils, jasmine, orange, mandarin. So I feel like this definitely is a connection, a mothering connection. You understand? I kind of get the vision now of you carrying a child in your womb, not wanting history to repeat itself, I'm hearing. But time is going to heal this situation. Time is going to heal this situation after a walk away, after somebody's walked away. Tell me more about the energy of the sun here in the reverse. That's the sun here in the reverse. We've got angel of balance. So whatever this tower moment is going to bring, it's going to cause someone to be very unhappy, very out of character kind of energy, acting impulsively. Tell me more about this man holding the coin. I'm not going to take all of this, but it says goddess of the moon and cornucopia and daughter romance. Tell me more about the energy of man holding the coin for those who's resonating with the energy of this reading. I'm hearing that money is the root of all evil. Tell me more about this energy of the man holding the coin in regards to the energy of those who resonate. Strategy. Someone's trying to figure out a way how to come between. Tell me more about the energy of this second chakra, Archangel area. Tell me more about this energy of too many cards want to show, but it's appreciation and envy. It could have been a mothering energy that was envious of the path because of the things that they may have had to sacrifice and give up. We've got community. Tell me more about this energy of patience. Why is patience here for those that's resonating with the energy of this reading? And it says daughter romance. It's in the reverse. I feel like here that I don't feel like there's going to be an instant resolution to what it is that you're seeking right now, and there's a need to let go. Continue your path, your journey. What's for you can never pass you. There's a deep knowing. You have a deep knowing. I feel like you have a deep understanding to the hurt and the pain of this mothering energy. I feel like. Tell me more about this energy of envy. Yeah, there's no action going to be taken in this situation. Sometimes you have to just be content with having that deep knowing, that deep understanding because of just the cycles of life. Tell me more about this energy of appreciation. Why is appreciation here? I feel like someone's just appreciating the fact that this is the person who they're connected to. They appreciate the good, the bad and the ugly. How they've got through, how things is being balanced out throughout life kind of energy. But nevertheless, you see what you see and you know what you know. It's sad in somebody here. I feel like there's a sad energy. You see what you see and you know what you know. Magician and the mirror. Tell me more about this energy. It's the things that somebody's had to manifest, sacrifice and give up in life. Someone's had to use every single tool that they've got in order to get ahead in life. Like hard working kind of energy, like manifesting. I'm trying to get this as the magician energy, where you turn, what's that saying, lemons into lemonade. you make the best of it, of things. And I kind of pick up an energy of envy, like there was a possible mothering energy that kind of maybe resented the forward movements, tried to, I don't know, have some kind, I don't know, tell me more about this energy of action for those that's resonating with the energy of this reading. What's action in the reverse? It's almost like a mothering energy tried to keep you kind of stagnant, kind of sixth chakra archangel. I'm hearing like the mind from, the mind. Tell me more about this energy. Manipulation. Tell me more about this energy. The mind. The anxiety. I feel like somebody's kind of put two and two together right now. I'm hearing someone putting two and two together right now. I'm hearing a phrase in my head, and it's if someone's doing this now when I've got the sense, what were they doing when I had no sense? Tell me more about this energy or strategy. Why strategy here? Man holding the coin. Why strategy here? Tell me more about the energy of this strategy. And victory. Why victory here? This strategy. I feel like, I don't know, there's a couple things, it's like victory fell over on all of this energy that I just spoke about in regards to a mothering energy. But again, I said I'm speaking to another group, and I feel like it's to do with a relationship. I feel like somebody wasn't able to have this victory over you, this level of control, manipulation in regards to some kind of financial energy. I feel like some kind of legal situation or some injustice was brought to an end. Someone followed their intuition on something. Tell me more about this energy of the seventh chakra, Archangel Uriel. Again, that's another energy, 4 and 1, break it down to 5. Tell me more about this energy of the seventh chakra, which is now your crown chakra. Following your intuition, being able to decipher all of this family life stuff, all of the injustices, in order to move forward victoriously. Yeah, you've got a broken heart here. Decipher all of this pain in order to bring healing to yourself and for others. That's your path. I feel like. Tell me more about this energy of happy home in regards to this seventh chakra. Because the seventh chakra is looking straight to the injustice of this happy home energy, which brought some kind of imbalance, some kind of even the sun in the reverse. Tell me more about this woman holding the coin. Financial discipline is what came out earlier, and it says man holding the coin. So it's like, I don't know, it's like an energy here of moving forward victoriously from the energies of this injustice of a happy home kind of energy. Bottom of the deck, first chakra, Archangel Michael, which is to do with that remembrance and moving past and understanding what your part is to play in how these cycles continue into generation after generation. Because fair enough, we can only do what we see until we know better, but it comes a point in our life that when we know better, we have to now do better in order to break that cycle, break that generational curse from continuing on to the next generation. Because why? We are the creation of the next generation. In these times there we have to teach them no hesitation, starvation, plantation, education, manipulation. We have to teach them how to survive in the best ways we know how. But somewhere along the line I feel like we're losing ourselves through all of the ugliness that's going on in the world today, the greed of the things that we can't even carry over with us when we leave. Let's see what's needing to be surrendered, and then I will pull some tarot. To be surrendered in regards to those who's resonating with having to do with this energy, this outside energy, because I feel like this is an energy outside of you, mothering energy, in regards to this energy of envy. For those who's resonating with the energy of this reading, what's the advice dealing with this energy of envy? Surrender resentment. Don't bring it over with you. Allow that to be closed off. Holding on to resentment only poisons you. Try to forgive others for their shortcomings and keep moving forward towards positive situations in your life. It says surrender to spirit. Once you've done everything you can achieve a goal, turn the situation over to the divine. Let spirit work its magic for you. Again, it says surrender to inner peace. Cultivate inner peace on a daily basis. In quiet meditative moments, focus on the stillness within and enjoy the inner refuge. Others will feel your good vibes too, and your life will flow more easily. Anything else that's needing to be surrendered at this time? Surrender to fear. Surrender to play. Surrender to trust. Surrendered again, I'm feeling my hands kind of spasm. It says, let go of the fearful stories you are telling yourself. Stay in the moment, focus on solutions, and celebrate every baby step forward. Trust yourself and your decisions. Don't be swayed by other people's strong opinions about what to do. Take action and be confident that you have chosen the right path. Surrender to play. Take a break from overthinking a goal. Do something fun. Play is a time of recreation and rejuvenation. Bottom of the deck. Surrender to outdated beliefs about yourself. Let go of limiting ideas about yourself that originate from the past. Then you can own your power and soar in your life again. And that was a song that came through for me actually. Whilst I said I was channeling the energy of birds, it was an R. Kelly song, or from the movie Space Jam, and that came from my and I've got them right here actually. My son had a Happy Meal recently, and these cards came in, and it was funny because this was on the day I was channeling the birds. But as I was doing some clearing of the energy, clearing up the house, after the kids and whatnot, I sat down and I picked up this, as I was peeling up to put it back into his box, and it said Space Jam, and then instantly I remembered the song I Believe I Can Fly. You understand? Someone can soar and make it through the open door, through the gates, however that may resonate. But it was really, it was a bit of, that was synchronicity for me. It was a coincidence. I felt like it was a subtle message. So let's see. I'm just going to press pause and then I'll come back. I had to pause, so I can't remember where I was at, but as I came back to sit down, I'm tapping into so much deepness of where this reading can actually be. I'm picking up on energy that, and mothering energy may be responsible to some kind of injustice in a happy family energy. But I feel like somebody already knew this. With the 7th chakra Archangel Uriel here, I feel like somebody already knew this. Feared the truth I'm hearing. And I feel that that's where the envy came into it. I felt like somebody envied somebody's journey. See, I was ready to start pulling tarot, but these are the cards that's coming out to me. This is something that's taken place in the foundation. This is the cause and effect, I feel like, for somebody, because somebody's been holding on to these resentments. And I feel like this is now causing some kind of towering energy in regards to this Empress energy. There's a need here now to forgive and forget. Surrender to trust, surrender to the journey, surrender that all this is taking place right now for your inner peace. For your inner peace. Healing family issues. Again, trust is here, and heart-to-heart conversation. There's a need for you to speak your truth humbly and honestly. What's the message here, angels, in regards to this first chakra, Archangel Michael energy? First chakra, Archangel energy. For those who resonate with the energy of this reading. Again, I'm going back to my notes at the beginning. What actions are you taking to move past these energies of resentment that's causing you to do and make choices that's having adverse effects on your environment? Of you being a role model and an example to possibly your own children and all the children around you that you may be connected to. What is it that you're going to leave behind, your legacy? What is it that you're going to be known for? Are you going to be known for those that held on to, or those that let go on and grew and helped bring awareness, a higher consciousness? Tell me more about this energy of first chakra of Archangel Michael. Because it's causing blockages within your third eye chakra and your inner peace. I feel it just came in the reverse. It says it is safe for you to see the energy of love in all things it forms, such as angels, auras, and visions. Somebody's not seeing people because of their foundation, is not seeing people for who they truly are, too trusting of people because you're craving something that was missing. God box, release that energy. It says, write any worries, concerns, or desires on a piece of paper that you put into a special container called a God box as a way of letting go and allowing the divine to help you. Tell me more about this energy of healing family issues. Tell me more about this energy of healing family issues for those who's resonating with the closing of the lion's gate. I'm hearing again, leave the past in the past and move forward confidently. Two cards have come out and we've got throat chakra. That's that communication and goddess. Throat chakra, the angels are helping you lovingly speak your truth. Goddess, express your divine feminine energy, embracing its magical intuition and nurturing qualities. Show the world the real you. Show the world what you've learned from this situation. You understand? Show the world how you raised your consciousness and your awareness, that you knew within yourself, within your heart of heart, you couldn't allow the past to keep you there. You had to understand what it was trying to teach you, show you in regards to your own journey. You knew something. You knew there was something more about you, because I feel like your third eye chakra was kind of twerking, flickering. You knew there was something deeper to something than meets the eye. Tell me more about this energy of this Empress and regarding the energy of this reading. Tell me this energy of this Empress in regards to the energy of this reading for those who resonate. Show me the energy. And what's funny, as I picked up this deck to shuffle, the card that was turned over was Parents. And I had to just chuckle to myself, because that's the energy of this reading. This is around resentment being held on to in regard to some kind of mothering energy. parent in energy. It says worships and seminars. Attending and giving speeches is part of your spiritual path and purpose. My ears are ringing. Be open to teaching and learning. So this is you standing in your power. And you understand, this is you standing within your power. Healing from these family issues. Speaking on what it is that you've gone through. You couldn't even possibly have the gift of mediumship. You have the natural ability to connect with departed loved ones. That's possibly bringing you these messages intuitively, allowing you to see the goddess within you, the empress within you, healing whatever was embedded in you from the foundation that blocked this third eye chakra activation, blocked you from speaking your truths. Energies of being shy, observant. You're going to bring healing work. Your work is going to be healing for others and for yourself. Again, the card at the bottom of this deck is here, healing of ages. Giving somebody hope that there is light at the bottom of at the end of this journey. Show me this energy. What needs to be communicated here in regards to this throat chakra? Energy. Two of Cups. Two of Cups is falling out here in the reverse. Speak out in regards to unions. Union of self. Yes, it's always going to fall back onto relationships. Always. Because love is the highest energy of all. But this is in regards to a connection, and I don't feel like it's a intimate connection. Right now, I feel like this is a connection with a feminine energy, feminine maternal energy in your life. Tell me more in regards to this energy of the Two of Cups. In regards to this throat chakra energy. Speaking about the disconnection that you had within yourself, I'm picking up on. Where it all began. Tell me more about this energy. The Emperor. We've got a father energy here also. So maybe it wasn't just one, but there's more emphasis on the mother here. Maybe there was two. Maybe this was let's see, tell me more about this Emperor energy. Why is the Emperor here for the Two of Cups? Like I said, I'm picking up on two energies. Just now I feel like is a result of somebody where their unions come where their union's gone into separation. Breakdown of a soulmate, twin flame connection. I feel like that's where somebody's going to be speaking from. That's going to be, like the foot in the door kind of energy. Like that's what's going to get people to understand what it is that you're speaking about. That this is an energy that is bigger than us. It's leading to unity of yourself, peace, inner peace, surrendering to trust, surrendering to the fear, surrendering to spirit, surrendering to your higher self and stepping into your power confidently, understanding that you are your own twin flame, you are your own, you understand? So anything outside of that, I don't even want to say that it's irrelevant, because it's very relevant. But understanding the power that you have within yourself before you seek it within another. Tell me about this energy of goddess. Why is goddess there? Why is goddess there? Water. And it wants to come out in the reverse with the Magician. You manifest your own. You see the things that come into our lives, we manifest them by our own thoughts. Understand that as it is above, so it is below. Our words are very powerful. The things that we put into ourselves is going to have the knowledge, let me say, the knowledge that we put into ourselves. So because I'm going back to here, the foundation of what's been moving away from deceit and deception of what one's told themselves. So there's a need to transform that, is what I want to say. There's a need to transform the way you see yourself. Transform the way you see yourself, and that's, I feel like that's like changing the way how you, the things that you look at, the things that you intake, food, music, people, places and things, in order for you to understand the goddess within yourself. Because going right back to the beginning, the overall energy of this card is basically we create our own heaven and we create our own hell. It's what we do in the middle of that. With the emotions, allowing it to get on top of us, kind of energy. Tell me more about this energy of workshops and seminars. I feel that Leo energy, that's that Lion's Gate energy, that abundant energy, that manifesting, moving on for this injustice and stepping into your power, trusting your intuition, having that happy family kind of energy. What have you learned from this cycle, from this generational path that you've been on, journey that you've been on, of breaking that old way of thinking, doing things? Tell me more about this energy of Leo. Why is Leo here? There's a lot of masculine energy on the board here as well too. Could be a father energy here also, definitely. Tell me more about the Emperor's energy in regards to the energy of this movement. The Tower. Tell me more about this energy of third eye chakra. What's the third eye chakra in regards to the energy of this movement? Closing of the Lion's Gate. Third eye chakra. What's the third eye chakra there in the reverse? I just feel like somebody was not seeing the necessary things that they needed to see. But I feel like in this Leo season, things is going to be illuminated. Things that you ignored. Things that you ignored, that you've had a blind eye to, is going to be brought to the surface. Tell me more about this third eye chakra energy. For those that's resonating with the closing of the Lion Gate's portal. It says Temperance, Sagittarius energy. Capricorn energy. So there's some kind of toxicity here within this Emperor, within this masculine energy. Possibly could be a Leo or a Capricorn or a Sagittarius. Tell me more about this energy of Sagittarius. Ten of Cups, that's the happy home. Possibly the breakdown of, so we'll say, an Aries and a Sagittarius, or a Leo and a Sagittarius, or a Capricorn and a Sagittarius. But either way, there was some kind of toxic energy that needed to be transformed. Somebody needed to see their worth within that situation. Tell me more about the Magician in regards to this Temperance energy. I'm hearing evolution now. I forgot to read this card, so I'll come back again to quickly do the read up, which is the Archangel Ariel, card number 38. Again, break it down to 11, 1-1, nature. And again, this card of remembrance is card 38 again. Break it down to 1-1. So 1-1, 1-1. Maybe some of you should look up what that means if you don't know what it means already. Being on the right path, being in the right direction. So again, nature, it says every visible thing in this world is put in charge of an angel. Archangel Ariel is a powerful angel of nature. She is involved through the air kingdom and is in charge of the human interaction between the devas and angels, the devas and angels. An open heart is all it takes to connect with the nature angels, to attune with its delightful group of beings. You must have a genuine loving interest in them. When you can recognize and appreciate the life within the soil, shrubs, flowers, trees, rocks, breeze, mountains and seas, you will open the door to the observation and acceptance of these blessed ones. Ask Ariel to take you far back into the forgotten memory of your origin. Help the earth by recognizing and developing your ability to work with nature. Angels follow an ascending path that is parallel to that of humans. We complete one another. Angelic essence is expansive and naturally attuned to the cosmos, seeking to become more aware of the form that enfolds its atomic essence in minerals, plants, animals and humans, is limited to form and seek an expanded awareness. Angelic awareness holds the pattern for perfection and atomic matter fills the pattern, manifesting form. The diva for a bush knows how to plant with mature and blossom, bridging the changes into manifestation, just as your guardian angel knows your perfect matrix and helps bridge your perfection into manifestation. The angelic essence is the being, while the atomic essence is the doing. Thus, we seek to transform from humans, doing to human beings. Nature spirits begin their evolution as devas, D-E-V-A-S, I hope I'm saying that right, like the little fairies in children's books. They begin as tiny creatures with no individual awareness, acting on intuition that connects them to the more advanced spirits, guiding their development. As they evolve, they attain individual consciousness and wisdom, passing through 124 major initiations by the time they are transfigured into adulthood. Like humans, they pass through many lives and bodies on their journey. Unlike humans, they possess strong powers of intuition that connect them at all times to the will of the eternal. With no personal motivation, they are selfless and joyous, protecting their vitality and electricity energy to all who will receive. The nature spirits accomplish their tasks through the rhythms of breath, creative intelligence and spirit. There are tiny DEVAS for every blade of grass and flower, petal, drop of water and breeze. Angels of awesome power and majesty overshadow the mountains and valleys by attuning to the devas and angels of nature. You step through the doorway to a world of God beings. Angelic communion in areas of undisturbed nature can be very renewing. Take every opportunity to send love and appreciation to the nature, devas and angels. Each time you go outside, silently say a prayer of thanksgiving to those around you. At sunrise, the powerful angels of fire and the solar logos sun appear over the horizon, bathing your electric body with rays of renewal, joyously activating your life force. For one half hour afternoon, you may receive a powerful internal cleansing of your astral body from the sun. At sunset, peaceful reflection is broadcast in extinct rays of color as you take a moment to receive their blessings. Commune with the angels of fire through the Divic salamanders present in the flicker of fire. I hope I said that right. Next paragraph, it says, the angels of earth hold the power of generation and regeneration. They help crops grow and trees bear fruit. Just as seeds are germinated in the topsoil. You can use the life-giving force of your sexual energy to regenerate your body. Tend to your yard or garden with love. Show your appreciation of rocks and crystals and make the trees your friends. The angels of water circulate in nature just as blood circulates in your body. Contemplate the water in ponds, lakes, streams, fountains, the ocean, and the food, and be aware of the connection between the purity of the water, your blood, and your health. The great devas and angels of water help bring rain to dry areas and stop the rain when it is too much. They direct the currents in moving bodies of water and do what they can to keep all water clean and pure. The tiny water devas enter your body when you drink to improve your circulation. Thank them as they help purify your system, both physically and emotionally. The angels of air, the link between the trees and the oceans, breathing out and the breathing in. They direct the breeze to cool you on a hot day and blow in rain clouds, working together with the angels of water to wash your area clean and nourish the vegetation. Minute devas, beautiful, coloured, move among flowers and greenery like bears, invigorating the respiratory process with the sheer pleasure and joyousness of life. Commune with the ZEPHYRS, I'm not going to try and say it, as they direct soft breeze to caress, to caress your face, or strong winds to blow clean your air. Give your love to the SYLPHS, who create zinc canopies of their own etheric substance to shield a tree, a hillside, or your community from harmful radiation or solar and cosmic forces. Call to the angels of force when you need your weather pattern to intensify, and the angels of calm when the gales become too much. There are devas for the evaporation of water and its release, the patterns in snowflakes and frost, and the mingling of air and water elements. The devas of lightning are called when the lower astral plane is heavy with impurities. The electric angels draw the forces of magnesium and electricity. Angels direct the moods of nature to reflect our human moods. Natural disasters allow for the release of human anger and viciousness when the earth can absorb no more. Violent forces that are not of the nature spirit, such as earthquakes, typhoons, hurricanes, and floods, gravitate towards the areas that best anchor them to vent hatred, selfishness, deceit, prejudice, and greed. During the eruption of these destructive forces, all but the strongest nature spirits withdraw to place of safety. This is an inward cleansing of the gathered momentum, lest even worse disasters take place. Our earth is a living, breathing being, following her own path of evolution. She is in a place of the separation and needs our help. As you transform and heal yourself, you are also helping her to heal. Be aware of your impact on nature. Stop polluting and poisoning, both physically and emotionally. Do you recycle? Reduce your driving. Spray poison. Add to the psychic accumulations or denied rage. Do your part to clean up. To work with Ariel and the nature angel. Clear your mind, be silent, and feel a desire to know them. Be open to receive their direction for actions you can take to prune, plant, water, or clean up. Communicate your intention for abundant flowers, fruits, or vegetables, or how you want a vine to grow up, a trellis. They will alter the blueprint of the plant to allow your idea feel acknowledged and love them as you go through your day. Celebrate the equinoxes and solace. Can't just say the word right now, my tongue's gone really heavy with all the reading. With joy, offer gifts and cultivate friendships by dedicating your garden to peaceful cooperation between our two worlds. Enjoy hot baths with sea salt, herbs or essential oils, or visit natural hot springs. Swim in the ocean or a lake. Put flowers in your home and workspace. Take nature walks with an open heart, recognizing God in everything about you. Try to break free from the limited concept that you are your body and merge with the essence in all things. Ride the waves of the breezes through the trees. Fly on the wings of song. That's that hummingbird. Or the night, I can't remember what bird it was that came out now. Invite the enthralling potency of prana to flow through and renew you. It is all available at every moment for your taking. Ariel's most important gift is helping you discover your true nature. Begin this process of elimination by asking yourself, is, and you ask the question, my true nature? This question is helpful when you are faced with a decision, activities, clothes, behaviors, friends and food that are natural for you, will feel right, while things that are not in your true nature will feel wrong. Being in nature can help you recognize and strip away what is natural for you. A walk by the ocean automatically clears the mind and the nervous system of debris every time, allowing greater clarity. So that definitely aligns with the energy of the reading. I won't go into it too much because I feel like I've said so much through the reading, which I tried to download just now or upload, and it's over 2 hours. So I'm definitely going to cut this in half oracle, half tarot with oracle, because that's how it went with the reader. And for those who may not see both videos, I'm going to attach this reader to both parts, part 1, part 2. Again, I hope you all have a blessed day. Peace, love and light.